Hello, my name is Allison Fogg, and I'm a teacher here at the Piano Studio. Today, I'd like to talk with you about wrist rotation. We know that the wrist is such an important part in playing the piano, and the wrist can move up and down like this, or it can go side to side in this back and forth manner, and that's what we call rotation. Rotation helps you to ease the tension in your playing, and it also helps your playing to be more even and musical. So to get the feel of this, imagine you're turning a door handle back and forth. And when you do that, take your other hand and put it gently underneath your wrist. You can feel the bones in your arm moving back and forth as you rotate. And if you move your hand up your arm, you can still feel that. And even if you place your hand down here at the elbow joint, you can feel that movement in your arm. And generally, when students try to work to incorporate wrist rotation, the movement isn't exaggerated enough. So that's why I like them to add their other hand and really feel those bones move. It's very helpful. And generally, the rule is if notes are close together in intervals of like seconds or thirds, the motion is small. And if the notes are further apart, like intervals of fifths or sixths or octaves, then the motion is larger. So watch how I demonstrate this with some well-known pieces that you might love. This first example is from Mozart. It's his sonata in C major. And in the left hand, the rotation is seen in this Alberti pattern, which is really just a C chord, and it's back and forth motions splitting up the notes. This is very common in classical music. So listen how it's added with the right hand. And so the rotation really helps that pattern to be even and steady. For another example, we'll turn to Coldplay and their song Clocks. And for this pattern, you'll be playing a little bit more than a fifth. That the outside of the hand will play a larger interval. And as you play this pattern, notice how the right hand rotated this way, and that also allowed me to accent that top note, which is exactly what you hear in the music. So you really don't even have to think very hard about playing that note harder if you have that rotation of the wrist. And finally, this time of year you may be playing Carol of the Bells. And I'm going to demonstrate it starting on a C with finger 3. So I'll put that there. And that pattern can use a small motion back and forth. 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 1. And as you know, that pattern repeats a lot in the piece, and that can really cause your hand to hurt or for you to feel discomfort. So that little bit of wrist rotation really helps a lot. So you play finger 3, rotate to the left, back to the right for 3, and then back to the left for 1. 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 1. 3, 2, 3, 1. So your assignment is to find a spot in your own music where you think you can add wrist rotation. Look for places where the notes go higher and lower, and that's probably the best time to add that rotation in. If you have any questions, please ask your private teacher. I know they would love to help you incorporate wrist rotation into your playing. And happy practicing.